Hey, it's time to see what's dropping in April. First up, we got the Air Jordan 4 Vivid Sulfurs, expected to release April 6th. Now, retail is going to be $210. And of course, this is a women's exclusive. Now, of course, I like these, y'all, for the simple fact that these do have that fire red color blocking. But the only thing that I do wish is that Jordan brand didn't give these that sail midsole in the back. I mean, even though the shoe is still cool, I mean, it's a small detail, but y'all, they honestly could have left the detailing as far as on the midsole. They could have left that completely white if you ask me, but nonetheless, it's still a dope shoe. It's an Air Jordan 4, of course. Air Jordan 4 sell out, so I definitely could see these selling out, of course, and of course, it is a women's exclusive. Now, I'm not sure if these will be going up to extended sizing, but I definitely do see bigger sizes on these selling now. But then again, I could be wrong, man. But let me know if y'all will be going after these dropping April 6th. Next on the list, we got the Air Jordan 1 Metallic Silvers dropping April 10th. Retail is $180. And of course, this is another women's exclusive. Now, yeah, as far as these, I would say that I don't think many people will go for these. Now, of course, when it comes to Air Jordan 1s, we all know, as I've mentioned so many times previously, Air Jordan 1s haven't been doing that well. But as far as these, like, I'm cool on them personally myself. I mean, these right here, it's not really my cup of tea, and I'm not going to bash this shoe. I mean, as far as just the materials used, the color blocking, I'm cool on these, yeah. I'm cool on these. This is another one that I'm not sure if these will be going up to women's extended sizing, but if you are a fan of Air Jordan 1s and you are a fan of these right here, then let me know, man. But catch these dropping April 10th, guys. And also, if I didn't mention, retail is $180. Next up, y'all, we got the Air Jordan 5 sales dropping April 13th, and retail is $210. Now, these right here going to be releasing in men's and grade school sizes. Now, taking a look at these, I'm going to say I like the colorway. Now, of course, y'all know when it comes to a SE, they do always throw that $10 increase. But I do like these. I like these a lot, in my opinion. Now, I do see that these have that exposed foam that they do have on the off-whites. I mean, some people might compare these to the off-whites, but in my opinion, maybe if they gave us an age look kind of on the netting area, then I could see. But nonetheless, these do also have that thinner tongue that they did give us on the Air Jordan 5 on my years. And I'm rocking with these. I'm rocking with these. Honestly, I mean, it's a clean, simple colorway. It's not really doing too much. Kind of like the outverse of the Air Jordan 5 Oreos, in my opinion. But I like these, yeah. I like these. And I feel like I may catch these at a later time if these do go on sale, preferably. But, I mean, if you're a fan of Air Jordan 5s, let me know if you're rocking with this particular pair right here. And I feel like this may fly under the radar. Some people may like these once they get them in hand. You never know. But catch these dropping April 13th. Retail is $210. Following up to that, we got the Air Jordan 1 Green Glows, expected to release April 20th for a retail price of $180. Now, these will be releasing in men's and grade school size, and of course, now these was originally supposed to release April 27th, but of course, release day got switched around with another Air Jordan 1 that I'm gonna get into in a sec. But as far as these, y'all, once again, when it comes to the Air Jordan 1s, as far as the colorways, I definitely would take the 3s over the 1s. Simply because the 1s, I mean, it's cool, but I'm just not a big fan of this particular, color blocking, in my opinion. I mean, it was cool for the Green Glow 4s. The Green Glow 3s, as I mentioned, I do like a lot more than these right here. Once again, it's not a bad colorway. It's just not a necessity for me at this time, yeah. But catch these dropping April 20th, and of course retail is $180, guys. Next up, we got the Air Jordan 4 Hyper Violets dropping April 26th. in kids sizing. Now this is a grade school exclusive. Retail is $150. And of course, looking at these, y'all, is basically just a white and hyperviolet purple color block, and nothing too crazy. I mean, it is a kids exclusive, so it's not available to everyone. But it's just a simple color blocking, of course. And I mean, nonetheless, I'm cool on these, not bad, but just not my cup of tea. But Cassie's dropping April 26th for a retail of $150. Next up, we got the Air Jordan 1 Team Red dropping April 27th for a retail price of $180. Now, these, unlike the Air Jordan 1 Green Glows, will be releasing in full family sizing. Now, these did originally have the date that the Green Glow Air Jordan 1s are dropping, which was April 20th. But of course, these got pushed back a week. But in my opinion, y'all, once again, I like the colorway, but just not a big fan. It's just not a necessity. Let me say that. These are not a necessity, once again, like the Air Jordan 1 Green Glow. So I think I'm cool on these. I think I could pass on these. But if you are a fan of Air Jordan 1s, let me know where these rank on your list, and do you plan on going after them? But Cassie's dropping April 26th. Actually, scratch that. Cassie's dropping April 27th for a retail price of $180. Also releasing April 27th, we got the Air Jordan 3 Georgia Peach. Now, this is a women's exclusive. These will be coming in women's preschool and toddler sizing, and retail is $200. Now, these were originally expected to release on May 4th. And I recently spoke about these, guys. Now, once again, it's not a necessity. Like, majority of the shoes that are dropping in April are not really a necessity. As far as for me, for most of you, it might be different. But of course, these just remind me of the Air Jordan 3 Laser Oranges. I believe that dropped back in 2020. Only thing that's different is these is coming with a sail midsole, of course, and the colorway, which is orange, of course. But I mean, as far as these, like, I'm cool. It's not a bad colorway, of course. I mean, predominantly white shoe, just with orange and sail, of course. It's an Air Jordan 3. Granted that I do like Air Jordan 3s. These right here is just not really a necessity, but I do like them as far as, to see in person. But as far as copping, I think I'm good on these, y'all. But Cassie's dropping April 27th for a retail of $200. And lastly, we got the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack releasing April 30th for a retail price of $200. And this shoe will be releasing in full family sizing. Now, of course, when it came to this pair, I did speak about this pair in the releases last month. Originally, these was expected to drop March 5th, of course. I know we did have kind of like a limited release a few months ago. I believe it was on February 4th. But of course, we are getting a wider release this time. And once again, guys, as I mentioned before, I'm just not a big fan of these. I mean, it's cool. But as I told you guys, anything attached with Travis Scott's name is definitely going to sell out. I mean, look at what they did on the release day when they did a little, I can't remember what they did back then when these dropped on February 4th. Not to everyone, but those sold out in seconds. So I could only imagine what these are going to do come release day, man. So once again, it's a Travis Scott collab. Expect these to sell out. Expect these to drop on the Sneakers app, Travis Scott's website, of course. And let me know if you will be going after these, or if you are a big fan of this particular colorway, particular model in general. I actually like the colorway a lot. Kinda a little bit more than a black pair, but that's just my opinion. Let me know how y'all feel about these. Cassie's dropping April 30th, and retail is $200, guys. That is it for the April releases. Once again, if there is anything that is dropping in the month of April that you guys do plan on going for, let me know down in the comment section below. Pretty much the only shoe that I could probably see myself going after is the Air Jordan 5 sales. With that being said, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. For those of you who are new to the channel, if you're into sneakers, you want to know more about sneakers, you want to stay updated on the latest drops, then hit that big subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. Until next time, I love and appreciate you guys. Reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. And we out.